What it is, every pony? I'm your host, Burning Axe, and today we're doing another video. We are doing Totally Legit Recap. Oh, I love this series. It's actually, this and Bride of Discord are my current most favorite series that I'm watching in my schedule at the moment. I love this series. And DWK, I know you watch some of these, so if you're watching this one, hello, I love you, man. Keep up the good work. You're fucking fantastic at these. You and your drunken ramblings are what keep me happy. So thank you. Speaking of drunk ramblings, let's begin this episode, which is episode 15, 28 pranks later, Totally Legit Recap. Let's begin this now in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, here we go. Zombies! Zombonies. Seriously, I promise.
Holy shit, it's pony time!
I know!
Fluttershy's walking through the Everfree Forest in the middle of the night, and she's like,
forgot about that
damn,
part.
dude, I hope nothing scary happens.
Oh, yeah.
Smack my ass and call me Judy. Something
Who's Judy?
scary happens right then. You can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. And be still my fucking heart, who's behind this latest palpitation in poor Butter's ever-shortening life expectancy? It's Rainbow Dash. Oh, Dash, you psychotic, heartless bitch.
Yeah.
That is so something you would do.
Yeah, it is. Shout out to season 1.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Good advice taking there.
Huh. Whatever. And Flutter's like, wow, dude, you almost killed me, so I hope you enjoyed that. And Dash is like, nah, not really. So it's the next day, and the girls are holding their monthly. Rainbow is doing something retarded, and we have to stop her before she hurts someone. And Dash is like, I mean, come on, Fluttershy, why would you hate being scared so much? It's not like that's one of your defining personality traits or anything.
Exactly.
And AJ's like, God damn it, Rainbow, we've been dealing with your shit for so long that your normal level of cuntiness doesn't even register anymore. The fact that we're all this pissed off should tell you something. Yeah, it tells me that myth about chicks' periods syncing up when they live together is totally true.
Yeah,
and Twilight's like,
probably is.
And AJ's like, okay, meeting adjourned. We'll continue this somewhere else. Twilight, sort your fucking diet out. Good God. But my doctor said eating lots of beans and legumes would... Oh God, it's in my throat. So, while the Friendship Castle is
I can't read that
airing
fast
out,
enough.
Dash decides to terrorize the citizens of Ponyville because property damage, bodily harm, and reckless endangerment are funny, right?
Yes.
Throwing your friend's bed in a mud pit? Hilarious. Trying to break someone's teeth? That's a knee slapper. Thank God this boulder didn't tip over and crush Big Mac. Now he just has to spend the afternoon removing all the debris that got stuck in his crotch when he got dragged down the hill. Totally epic. Nothing says comedy like a few splinters lodged in your scrotum. So, Twiggles and literally everyone else
That's not
like,
funny, that's
Pinky,
disturbing.
The situation's getting spooky, bro. Oh, come on, guys. Dashy's just being a big pain in the ass. This is
She's just being herself.
And Rarity's like, dude, darling, we think it's worse than that.
Darling,
we think she's acting
listen.
out of character. And Pinky's like, you guys, don't say that. You know, I mean, maybe she's just going through some personal stuff and doesn't have a healthy stress outlet. We can't jump to conclusions. And Twilight's like, bro, we don't like it either, but you know this is how it starts. If
it would be wrong to assume.
Pretty soon she'll devolve into an insufferable caricature of herself and we'll have to put her down. This has to stop now for Dash's
Get a
own
shotgun.
sake, and you're the
Kill her
only
like
one
old
who can
Yeller.
pull it off. Fine, I'll do it. May the old gods have mercy on our souls. So for her next prank, Dash is gonna trick the entire town into eating her rainbow juice by sabotaging the local supply of Girl Scout
That should be a
cookies
prank.
and
That should be an
then
actual
watch
thing,
them
right?
through their bedroom windows. Oh yeah, no, that's not completely fucked or anything. This is what happens when you hang around Fleetfoot too much. The Wonderbolts are clearly a bad influence on Dash. She's become an even bigger asshole and has also developed some kind of obscure fetish.
That's actually
Even
a good
more
point.
unfortunately,
They're probably the
tainted
cause of
cookies
it.
Give everyone the blue waffle plague, which turns them into zombies. And yep, more zombies. They were clearly really amped about this idea. We get it. And just when Dashy is about to get all her rainbow juice sucked out right from the source, they're all like, hey, it was just a prank, bro. And she's like, wait, what? What the dick flicking fuck is wrong with you guys? Why would you do this to me?
Dick
and
flicking
AJ's like,
fuck.
well, you were being a massive tool, so we decided to give you a taste of your own medicine. Simple as that. No, fuck you, man. I'll admit maybe I got a little carried away, but you just made me think I killed everyone I ever cared about. Dash, that
was pretty
you were
fucked
acting
up.
completely out of character, and you know what happens to cartoon characters who go down that route. We only pretended to be soulless abominations to stop you from becoming one. But isn't tricking me into thinking I'd inadvertently murdered all my friends completely out of character for you guys? I mean, other than that one time, didn't we used to fix these situations by being honest and open about our feelings instead of psychologically tormenting each other?
Sure.
Oh, fuck. She's right. What have we become? Who are we? I don't know. We're all dead inside. We really are zombies. No, please don't say that. We can still fix this. God has forsaken us. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
He makes some great points, I gotta admit. Alright, another fantastic fucking Totally Legit recap. I love these things, they're brilliant. I love them. And, man. And once again, you make a fucking amazing point. Yes, they did used to solve their problems like that back in the early days, like talking it out and being honest and shit. Now it's all like psychological shit. Like they really are fucked up ponies. Like they've really changed. They've turned into something they never thought they would ever turn into. It's an excellent point, my sir. Now, before I bore everyone, let's move on. Alright, this one is... I don't know what episode this is. I didn't look at the title before I started it. Whatever.
Alright, so we're back on the old E train, and Twiggy's like, wow, Starlight, I'm so excited to go to the Crystal Empire and visit my brother Shining Armor and his wife Princess Cadence. And I can't wait
that was
to
so
see
formally
my
said.
sweetheart, who is also their daughter. And Gloomy's like, dude, why are you talking to me like I had a stroke recently? And then she notices this handsome, mysterious gentleman riding with them, and she's like, hey bro, what's up? You looking for a good time? What do you say we turn this boring train ride into a nice little cruise?
A love
triangle.
triangle.
My friend, she loves to watch. God damn it, Starlight, it's me, Spike. Oh, I know it is. And from that day forward, by mandate of Princess Twilight, the Friendship Express was no longer allowed to serve hard liquor. So they roll up in Sea Town, and despite how high the bar is set, the Crystal Ponies seem to be acting a little off. But that doesn't stop Spike from getting covered in bitches. And some dudes too. Not judging. Man, there's definitely something going on here
wrong with
because
that.
Everyone's acting like we're in the thing. And Candy's like, there's only one way to know if you're really Twilight.
Sunshine, sunshine, ladybug's lick. Clap your hooves and do a little shake.
I love how in Equestria, two grown-ass adults can just do this in public and nobody says anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's
why can't real life
supposedly
be like that
changeling
shit?
lurking around the Empire, and Candy's like, changelings are bad, dude. They fucked up my wedding, they fucked up Canterlot, and they fucked my husband. And Shiny's like, no, that last part didn't happen. Oh, okay, sure. So you just happened to develop a bunch of weird fetishes right after Chrysalis impersonated me. Seems totally legit.
Weird
and so
coincidence.
It's like, yeah, dude, changelings feed off love and blah, 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 blah. And Gloomy's like, okay, really, did I have a stroke? Like, who are you guys explaining this to? So Spike is yelling at a rock, which is something I've done more times than I care to admit, when suddenly falls into a secret plot cave, and what do you know? There's actually a changeling.
It's okay. I know you don't want to be friends.
So wait, hold on a sec. Just hold on. Okay. Up until now, the only changeling we've ever heard speak is Chrissy, and she has this weird multitonal vocoder voice.
Yeah,
now, I felt it reasonable to assume that that's what changelings sound like, because they're like weird, creepy bug thingies. But then dude here sounds like a completely normal guy. He sounds like his name should be Steve. So like, does that mean Queenie over here is the only one with the creepy voice?
Maybe.
Does she naturally sound like that, or is it some weird changeling vocal cord fuckery she does on purpose to try to sound intimidating?
Maybe that's like the version.
Raises so many questions.
Maybe it's like a changeling's version of a smoker's cough, but it's like a changeling's voice.
I'm not even building up to a joke here. I just want to know.
that shit's just creepy.
God damn it, MLP. I've been waiting 4 years for more Chrissy, and you keep giving me these tiny little tastes, but it's never anything substantial. You're a bigger cock tease than Glimmer. Anyway, despite being a changeling, Steve is actually a really cool guy. He's just beta as fuck, and he can't make friends or get any action. And Spike's like, bruh, don't even worry. I'm friends with everyone, and bitches love me. Let me just go hype you up, and by the time you roll through the Crystal Empire, they'll be crawling all over you. So Spike goes back to Sea Town, and he's like, dude, everything's cool. The changeling's actually a total bro. I'll just bring him over and we can all hang out. And Shiny's like, man, changelings kidnapped my fiance and sexually confused me, so you better fuck right off. All kidding aside, I can't blame him for being racist. I mean, more than anyone else involved in this situation, Shining Armor has a legitimate reason to hate changelings.
Yeah,
he's not
that's
just
very
being
true.
douchey for the sake of the plot. Changelings actually did something pretty fucking horrible to him and his wife. And yeah, you could argue that maybe he should trust Spike, but at the same time, his personal experience justifies his prejudice, and moreover, he has a family to protect.
Yeah,
We've got a bird's eye
I
view of
completely
the
agree.
situation, so we know Spike is right, but if I was Shining Armor, I would probably act the same way. Anyway, enough of that shit. What kind of nerd analyzes character motivations in MLP? So, Spike changes tactics, and he's like, yo, Steve, I just realized you're a changeling, dude. Just pretend to be a pony and come kick it. I'll
Just turn
be
into
your
a
wingman
rock.
all the way,
Then everyone
bro.
can kick
All
you.
right, how's this? Couldn't you look a little more manly? I could, but it feels disingenuous. No offense, dude, but you're kind of a huge puss. So, they go downtown,
Jesus.
and Spike shows Steve how to have the bants and chat up the hotties, and Candy's like, hey, new guy, you seem cool. Go ahead and touch my kid. It's not weird unless you make it. Unfortunately, Steve makes it really fucking weird, and just when he needs a homie to get his back the most, Spike bitches out. And that's when our little dragon bro suffers another one of those cruel epiphanies that we jokingly call life lessons.
Yes.
Other people's respect doesn't mean anything if you know you're an asshole, and even if standing up for a friend might mean ruining your life, it's still better than hating yourself. So he's like, dude, Steve, I fucked up. Nah, man, it's cool. I'll just stay in this cave and jack off forever. Nah, man, I can't let you do that. If you're gonna stay in one room and masturbate for the rest of your life, you might as well kill yourself. So they go back to see the dudes, and
I guess I'll
everyone's
kill
like,
myself.
hey, it's that guy. Fuck that guy. And Spike's like, nah, dude. Fuck me. I thought I was a cool guy just because I was
I'm gonna go
popular,
fuck
and I got
myself.
so drunk on all this crystal puss that I let my homeboy down. Steve is my friend, and if you don't like him, blow me. Next time any of you motherfuckers feel like talking shit about Spike, ask yourself, would you belt out a ballad in front of a crowd of angry people just to save your buddy's ass?
I
and
wouldn't.
Twiggles is all, you know what, Steve? If
stage
Spike's
fright.
vouching for you, then as far as I'm concerned, we're good. Pound it. Dude, Spike, I am so proud of you, man. Bros before hoes is a hard lesson to learn. Yeah, man, I just wish I didn't have to hurt my friend to learn it. Don't be too hard on yourself, dude. He's happy, so no harm, no foul. I mean, it's not like you started fucking his brother and then didn't tell him about it till the wedding. Now, if you did something like that, then yeah, he'd probably secretly hate you forever, but like, who would be that much of a tool?
Give me money. I love how blunt that is. Give me money. Just do it. Dude, if I had money, I'd give you money. I don't have any money. Give me money, and then I will give it you back. I'm kidding. That'd be weird. Another great episode. Love it. Man, I love this fucking series. It's amazing. You put so much editing into these as well. Like, I put in a ton of editing into my MLP movie review. And you put pretty much the same amount, almost, I want to say, into your videos that you produce frequently. You know, I don't think I could do that. That's some legendary shit right there. So congratulations. I'm doing these in order in the playlist, by the way. This one isn't called episode 17, but I assume it is episode 17, because the one in the playlist after this one is episode 18, and we just saw episode 16, so he didn't number this one. He just called it Why Discord is an A-hole, the difference between reformation and redemption. He probably couldn't fit the episode number in there, to be honest with you. YouTube has a bit of a limit on that for some reason. Kind of dumb. Anyway, so let's begin this. Alright. So...
No, man, I'm not doing a song cover this time. This asshole doesn't deserve it. Okay, so... Apparently you guys think I'm an episode reviewer or, God forbid, an analyst now. Yeah, EQD puts me in their review posts, so it must be true, right? Oh God, yes, that gets me so many views. Oh, you keep doing that. Oh, you keep doing that. I just wanted to make fun, irreverent pony videos, but no, you had to take everything so goddamn seriously and it dragged me down to your level. Look, I'm not qualified to analyze anything. You're talking to a guy who thinks that beer is a food group and that morphine is an acceptable cold medicine. I'm not even mentally competent enough to drive a car 75% of the time, and the other 35%, I'm asleep. But hey, I just realized something. You're on YouTube looking for videos of full-grown adults reviewing a little girl's cartoon about magical talking ponies that you probably also masturbate to. You're at least as fucked up as me. So hey, you want some analysis? Challenge accepted. Gather around, kiddies, because your Uncle
Here we go.
DWK is going to give you so much analysis that you'll be walking funny for a week. Specifically, I'm going to drill you about why I don't like Discord. Now, if you listen to my drunken rambling videos, and if you haven't, don't, then you may have surmised that I have a certain fondness for those characters in this show who have seen the error of their ways. Yeah. At this point, we've got no shortage of antagonists who've turned over a new leaf, but if we're just talking about full-on villains, then we've had 3 major reformations: Shimmy, Glimmy, and Discord.
Shimmy, Glimmy.
I'm a massive fan of the Equestria Girls franchise, and there are a lot of reasons why, but if you asked me to pick one, I wouldn't hesitate for a second to point you towards Sunset Shimmer. Shimmy is unequivocally our best case scenario when talking about a reformed character. Now, I could ramble on forever about Sunset, and I already have, so I will make this as concise as possible. Not only does Shimmy admit that she's wrong at the end of EQG, over the course of the next 2 movies, she redeems herself.
Yeah, she does.
If helping to defeat the Sirens at the end of Rainbow Rocks wasn't enough, Friendship Game sees our former flaming succubus transformed into a fucking friendship seraphim. She is more than just a convert to the magic of friendship. She has become a full-on master of it, and has taken on the task of guiding lost souls, like our dear Saitwai here, down the same path. Then there's Glimmy. She and Sunset are pretty similar. Not in their goals or even their methods, but in their end results. They both fucked up really bad, hurt a lot of people, and ended up feeling awful about it. They're both actively working to atone for past actions, and the only real difference between these two is that Glims hasn't had her time yet. Whereas Sunset's had these big moments where her efforts towards good have blown anything bad she ever did completely out of the water. Glimmy hasn't quite hit her stride like that. She's definitely working for it, she's made some big steps, and I wouldn't be surprised if she got that badass moment in the season 6 finale. But right now, she's reformed and
she kind of did that,
way
suppose.
to the big redemption.
Sort of.
I think you can tell that these two get my metaphorical dick rock fucking hard. So why is it that when we get to Discord, our 3rd major reformed villain, I just gotta roll my eyes and wait for the next episode? The answer is really easy.
What do you
Discord
expect?
is a fucking asshole. I won't in any way deny that he was fantastic as a legitimate bad guy, or that he was interesting back in Keep Calm and Flutter On when his relationship with Fluttershy was developing. And I know that John Delancey's voice gets all you ladies slick in your nether regions.
And the guys, too.
Hey, I'm about as straight as a guy who's obsessed with MLP can be, and it gives me a half-staff sometimes. Anyway, I had high hopes for Discord after season 3, but all I see when I look at this guy now is a lazy tool. Yeah, he's no longer actively trying to destroy the world, but he's just coasting. He's never attempted to make any kind of practical amends for his previous behavior like Glimmy has, and I think the idea of him completing a redemption arc like Sunset's is completely off the table at this point. But bro, you say, he's admitted to being a dick a couple times. In fact, he apologized in this episode. And I say, yeah, dude, that's great, but there's a difference between admitting you're a dick and actually not being one anymore. Discord is a lonely, insecure man-child who thinks he's the smartest guy in the room and that he's the puppet master who's pulling all the strings.
Yeah,
until his
that's pretty true,
attempts at manipulating people backfire and he ends up sulking in a corner or forcing out apologies if he has to. He only feels bad when everyone finally gets so sick of his shit that the only choice is between fucking off or saying he's sorry. And that's exactly what he does to Spike and Big Mac in this episode. He acts like a smartass, throws a hissy fit because he literally can't handle the band, and then he gets all pouty when they kick him out. Now, the guys end up having a good time in the end, but it's not because Discord's changed. It just so happens that being a histrionic, controlling narcissist who can't do anything without causing drama makes him the most god-tier GM ever. At the very best, he's found a situation where his shitty personality is actually useful. Anyway, the reason I don't pop a boner for Discord like I do for these two is that he doesn't evolve. Shimmy and Glimmy's story arcs aren't just about reformation, but redemption. They're making the effort to scrape their way up out of the respective holes they dug and prove themselves to be good people. The only thing Discord wants to prove is that he's cooler and smarter than everyone else, and he fails at it every time. That kind of character doesn't interest me in the slightest because I spend enough of my life being a douchebag and I have no desire to watch someone else do it. I have no inherent problem with Discord, I just don't see him making any effort to be a nice guy, and like everyone else, I'm getting sick of his shit. I promise you that as soon as he takes a legitimate stab at self-improvement, I'll be sucking his dick just as hard as Sunset and Starlights. So there, I made an analytical video, and as you know, having just watched it, it was shit. It's not gonna happen again.
Right.
We will return to our regularly scheduled nonsense next week, and if you don't like it, you can shim-sham my glams.
None of you better look at me funny. You know my name, got money.
Those fucking hips, though. Give me my money. I mean, give me my... Wait, what? Yeah, give me my money. Thought I read that wrong for a second. Okay, yeah, I love Discord. I do agree with you on pretty much everything, every point you made, to be honest with you. I still like him, though. I don't know why. I don't know why I like him. He's a bit of a dickhead. I feel like, obviously this is still mid-season 6. I feel like season 7 he's a bit better. Like, the Fluttershy episode that he was in, what was it? Discord and Harmony, I think? I want to see your review on that one, because I feel like he's a lot better there. I mean, he still hasn't done a thing that makes him, like he hasn't done a... I'm terrible with words. Like, he hasn't done a thing to save the day. Let's just say that. I guess he did for the season 6 finale join in to help, but didn't actually overall succeed in doing much. Sunset. Fuck. I can't think. Glimmy. She did a thing in the season 6 finale, but Discord's still kind of like. He was just there. He was just like, why hello there, God of Chaos here, just going to tag along and do some stuff. Didn't actually do anything though. So yeah, I do agree with you. But, you know, and even though this was an analysis, you still gave it your usual awesome stuff. Anus. Alright, this one is fuckball season. Sorry, I mean buckball season. Impact font. I use that so much, I feel ashamed of myself. At least I don't use Comic Sans very often. I've only used it like 7 times.
Alright, so AJ
I would.
and Dashi are gearing
I don't know
up for
how.
this year's pony Quidditch competition with Appaloosa, and they're making Butterball and Ponkers help them practice because they needed 2 more people, but they could only afford 1 more voice actor, and Rarity and Luna already said no. And Pinky and Fluttershy are like, guys, there's no such thing as pony Quidditch, you're making this shit up. And Dash is like, no, I promise, this is for realsies, we're totally gonna make this a thing.
We just don't have any
Fluttershy's all,
brooms.
but dude, there's like lots of actual sports. You know, you could do one of those, and then there would be people who actually play the sport that you could practice with instead of dragging us into it. Jesus, Fluttershy, why do you have to be such a downer? Oh my god,
don't ruin the
dude,
moment.
Like, you guys are all normal, functional people who are capable of enjoying spontaneity. I just want to stay at my house and have tea with some fucking woodland critters. You're welcome to drop by, but whenever you do, it's because we gotta save the world, or I gotta go to the ass end of Equestria and make some crazy retards I've never met stop screaming at each other. And you know what? It's my own fault. I'm just incapable of saying no because I'm too nice. I'm just too goddamn fucking nice. Oh my god, dude, we
You
get
just
it.
described me.
Oh my god, Pinkie Pie. You know, there are some things in this world that just inexplicably make life feel worthwhile, and for me, this right here is one of them. Anyway,
That's pretty funny.
So AJ's like, alright guys, pony Quidditch is a simple game. Every team has an Earth Pony, a Pegasus, and a Unicorn. Now, it definitely involves a ball and a basket in some fashion, but that's all up for interpretation. The only major rule is that you have to be an unexpectedly talented sports prodigy. See this line here? The court is divided into right field and left field. As long as all your skill at the game comes completely out of left field, you're doing it right. Everyone get it? Yep, I get it. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Anyway, Shutterblush and Pink Ponk are surprisingly good at the game by virtue of being surprisingly good at the game. So these two decide to enter them into the competition as a team, and they take them aside for some one-on-one training. And Dashy's like, alright, Fluttershy, the other important aspect of pony Quidditch is meme faces. Now, Now, as we all know, I am the meme face champion
Yes,
of the
you
world,
are.
but since you're taking my place on the team, we're counting on you. Okay, number one, what the fuck is this game? And number two, I refuse because meme faces are cancer. Dude, that's nonsense. Does this look like cancer to you?
It looks like you have
Exactly.
cancer.
Show me what you got. Okay, good start. Eyebrow height and small pupils are a must, and the grimace is a nice touch, but I know you can do more. All right, now we've got some lower lid twitch and more teeth. You're almost there. Reach down into your soul and unleash your inner reaction image. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a meme face.
That is...
You really are a prodigy, Fluttershy. Variable eye squint and off-center lip bite are techniques normally reserved for only the most advanced meme masters. Now let's caption that shit. So Butterbutt and Poofy meet up after the training, and Shy's like, dude, Dash is trying to force memes. I don't want to be a part of this. And Pinky's all, man, Applejack just beat me with a fire poker and said if we didn't win, I'd find out why Big Mac never talks. You know what, dude? Let's just not even worry about this. It's just Dash and AJ. I guarantee you nobody else gives a fuck. Yeah, I mean, who could possibly care about a fake sport with poorly defined rules that's more about showing off meme faces than actual competition? Oh. Right. So it turns out everybody gives a fuck. And AJ's like,
We wanted to make sure you two knew that all of Ponyville was behind you.
and Pinky's like, yep, it definitely feels like that. Right behind me, just ramming it in. And so Fluttershy's all, God damn it, Dash, you can't force people to make meme faces. Yeah, it'll get a bunch of retards and new fags riled up, but you'll end up pissing off your friends and looking like an asshole to anyone who's watching. And Dash is like, holy shit, bro, those were the best meme faces I've ever seen. Wait,
I mean...
really? I wasn't even trying. Wow, dude. It's almost like the greatest memes only happen when you're not trying to make them. And Snails is like, hey,
That's actually
Dash,
true.
Can I be done for now? My tongue's numb. So they
My
go to
tongue's
Appaloosa
numb.
and they win the big game or whatever. And Brayburn's like, wow, Applejack, I never thought I'd meet anyone who was better than me at playing
That
with
fucking
balls. And Pinky's
bulk
like, you know what,
biceps.
guys? I just realized something. It doesn't matter if you're good at the game or not, as long as you're making dank memes. And Fluttershy's like, yep, you said it, Pinky. Now let's all go home and drink some bleach.
I will join you. That going in dry caption that just killed me. That was funny. That was really good. I like again, I keep saying it. Amazing writing, sir. Amazing ideas. Actually, you know what? I like to think you don't write these. You just kind of drink some alcohol and then record, and then that's it. That's probably what you do. You'll like, I don't know. You know, that would take months of writing for me to be that funny. And then you just come along, you probably sit down, record naturally, cut in a little bit, you know, stop any pauses, you know. But I bet you just sort of sit there, drink some alcohol and record. That's all you need to do, probably. Confirm that for me, please, DWK. That'd be great. This was great. The meme faces in that episode were insane. I remember them very well. Fluttershy learned well from Rainbow Dash. I'll just say that. You know, she's like... I guess she picked it up over the years, you know, from hanging around with her too much. Who knows? Anyway. I had planned on reacting to 2 more episodes in this video, but then I worked out that if I do 4 this week, 4 next week, and 4 the week after that, I think, I then have the Equestria, there's like 4 Equestria Girls ones you did in a row, so I could do those 4 in a video. That works out well, instead of doing 6 now, 6 next week, and 2 the following week or something, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to end this video right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it and Brohoof the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!